Moving along now, the passenger rail service agency Prasa has warned commuters of reduced metro rail train services tomorrow due to a strike action by trade union FEDUSA. Members of the union, together with its affiliate, which is the United National Transport Union, are expected to march to Parliament as part of what they call a total shutdown of commuter train services across the country. For more now on this story, we joined on the line by Nana Zenani, who is a Senior Communications Officer at Prasa. Ma'am, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. Surely this is a large number of your employees who will be taking part in the strike action tomorrow, and no doubt really that this will impact on the services.
Thank you. Good evening. Just to clarify, it's actually a mass action led by FEDUSA and its affiliate UNTU. We have other union members or union affiliations which are not UNTU, and that means that there may be a portion of our employees who are not going to be going on the mass action or joining in the mass action. Of course, we respect the constitutional right for everybody to join in the mass action, but we also realize that we are coursing a very difficult path as Prasa because we need to be guaranteeing and delivering a service to our passengers. Hence, we are actually saying that we will be delivering a reduced service which runs on the Saturday and the Sunday timetable.
All right. So, as you say, this is quite a significant number of your employees who will be taking part in this mass action.
That is correct, but it's not the entire staff component of Prasa. What you need to realize is that we have different affiliates. As I've said, we have NTM, we have SABC as well. Those are also members. They may decide on whether or not to join the mass action. These are the people that we are hoping, based on the number of the safety critical staff that we will have available, those would be the staff members that are operating the train system. That is how we're going to be designing, but our core function and focus as Prasa is to make sure that we deliver a train service even if it is at a reduced rate, and that is looking at what we run basically on the weekend scheduling.
So let's look at some of the concerns, ma'am, really. The issue of safety of your employees, this is what many of your employees are concerned about. Prasa's response on this issue?
Well, they're stating a number of issues that we ourselves have stated, that we have said to Parliament quite clearly, especially on issues around, for instance, vandalism and crime against both our employees, against our assets, and of course our commuters. We have a security strategy in place, and in fact, we are getting new contractors coming in to run our security areas. But what you need to understand that what FEDUSA and UNTU are talking about is slightly beyond what Prasa is able to manage, and they are actually talking higher up to government in totality about some of the things that they are observing as an organization.
And part of what they want, of course, is the call they made for the deployment of the members of the SANDF. Do you believe that the situation is that bad?
Well, I'll answer it in two parts, in that the focus on deploying the security strategy that we are doing now and to get the new companies to come in is exactly to address some of the issues that they themselves are highlighting as critical. As to whether or not there is a need for the SANDF, that will be a discussion at a ministerial level. I will not, at my level, be able to say on behalf of the company.
All right, so you will be operating on your weekend's schedule tomorrow, as you say, but just remind our viewers which areas are likely to be affected?
It's a national mass action, and so we are looking at Gauteng, we are looking at the Western Cape, as well as KwaZulu-Natal.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Many thanks there to Prasa's Senior Communications Officer, Nana Zenani, talking to us about the strike action tomorrow. So if you are a commuter of the Metro Rail services, please be aware that they'll be operating on their weekend schedule. This means that there is less number of trains that will be operational tomorrow.